Good morning, students. Today we discuss two more acid-base theories. Yesterday we discussed two acid-base theories. One is Bronsted-Lowry. One is Arrhenius acid-base theory and Lux and Flood theory. Today we will discuss about two more acid-base theories. One is Bronsted-Lowry. Bronsted-Lowry acid-base theory. This acid-base theory introduced by Bronsted and Lowry individually in 1923. Okay, further explaining the nature of acid and base and give the definitions of acid and base. According to the Bronsted-Lowry acid-base theory, what is an acid? What is base? The group or molecule or ion which has capability to donate one proton, we called as acid. The molecule or ion or the group which has capability to donate one H plus ion or proton, we called as an acid. Example for these acids: okay, hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, phosphoric acid, okay, here nitric acid along with the carbonic acid. Water also one of the acid according to the Bronsted-Lowry acid-base theory. Okay, here what is the meaning of base? What is the definition of base? The group or molecule or ion which has capability to accept one proton, those are we called as base. Ammonia has capability to accept one H plus ion, so it is base. Water has capability to accept one proton, okay, it is a base. Okay, HCO3 minus, it also has capability to accept one proton, so it is also base. Cl minus, it also has capability to accept one proton. CO3 minus 2, it also has capability to accept one proton or two protons. These are also bases. All these are the bases. Okay, what is the definition of an acid? According to the Bronsted-Lowry acid-base theory, which has capability to donate one H plus ion, we called as base. Which has capability to accept one H plus ion, we called as base. Donate, okay, here proton donor, we called as acid. Proton acceptor, we called as base. Here I am taking some examples. First example: hydrochloric acid dissolved in a water. What happened? Hydrochloric acid dissolved in a water. What happened here? We get here Cl minus. That means hydrogen donate the H plus ion toward the H2O. What happened here? H3O plus. Hydrochloric acid donate H plus ion, so it is acid. It donate H plus ion converting into Cl minus. Okay, Cl minus has capability to accept one proton, so it is base. It is acid one, it is base one. Water. Here water accepts the one proton, so it is base 2. Here it converts into H plus ion. This is okay. Then this H3O plus has capability to donate the one H plus ion, so we called as acid. Okay, here HCl, Cl minus, H2O, and H3O plus. Okay, here HCl and Cl minus. It is a acid, it is a base. This type of pair we call as conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. What is the difference between these two? 1H plus ion. The pair which differentiate with 1H plus ion. The pair of chemicals which differentiate with 1H plus ion we call as conjugate acid base pair. The pair of chemicals which differentiate with 1H plus ion we call as conjugate acid base pair. We call as conjugate acid base pair. In continuation, we'll see some important conjugate acid base pairs. We'll see. Okay, I have taken one more example. Example 2. You take ammonia, add water. Add water. What happens? Ammonia accepts the proton. That means it converts into NH4 plus. Okay, here ammonia accepts the electron. Ammonia accepts the proton from water. So ammonia is base. Okay, here NH4 plus as capability to the H plus ion. So it is acid. Okay, it is a base one, it is an acid one. Water donates, so it is acid 2 towards base. Okay, and it converts into OH minus. This we call as base 2. Here, water OH minus, NH3, NH4 plus. These two are the conjugate acid base pairs. Conjugate acid base pair. And see here acid acts as, water acts as acid, here water acts as base. That means when water reacts with the acid, it acts as a base. When water reacts with the base, it acts as a acid. This nature we call as amphiteric nature. Amphiteric nature. That means water is amphiteric molecule. This is also called as amphiprotonic. Amphiprotonic molecule, or this nature also called as amphiprotonic nature. Water has amphiprotonic nature. According to the Bronsted-Lowry theory, neutralization. What is neutralization? Base and acid. Base and acid converts into salt and water. Okay, here what we will get here, we see. We'll get here ammonium chloride, ammonium ion and chloride ion. Okay, here ammonia acts as a base. Here base 1. Okay, here ammonium acid 1. Okay, acid 1. Hydrochloric acid, acid 2. Chloride, base 2. Base 2. This we call as neutralization. Neutralization reaction. Neutralization reaction in Bronsted-Lowry acid base theory. Bronsted-Lowry acid base theory. Okay, what is the Bronsted-Lowry acid base theory? According to the Bronsted-Lowry acid base theory, proton donor we call as an acid, proton acceptor we call as base. Okay, we'll see some examples for the Bronsted-Lowry acids and bases. We'll see some examples for Bronsted-Lowry acid bases. That means conjugate acid base pair. Okay, here I want to give some examples. Conjugate acid base. Examples for conjugate. In examination point of view, they may ask 1 or 2 marks. Okay, write the conjugate acid base pair. What is the definition of conjugate acid base pair? And give the example. Conjugate acid base pair. Here I am taking acid, conjugate acid, and here I am taking base, conjugate base. Water. If water acts as a acid, if water acts as a acid, it donates the H plus ion. That means OH minus ion is the conjugate base. Okay, if water acts as a base, if water acts as a base, that is the conjugate acid is H3O plus. H3O plus is the acid, H2O is the base. Ammonia, okay, sorry, ammonium ion is the acid, ammonia is the base. Ammonia is the base. H2CO3, carbonic acid, it has capable to donate H plus ion and forms bicarbonate ion. This is bicarbonate ion, conjugate acid base pair. Okay, HCO3 minus has capable to donate 1 H plus ion here. Okay, CO3 minus 2 ion is the carbonate ion. Carbonate ion. HCO3 minus and CO3 minus 2 ion, conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. Hydrochloric acid, Cl minus, conjugate acid base pair. H2SO4, sulfuric acid, HSO4 minus bisulfate ion. Bisulfate ion, it is conjugate acid base pair. Bisulfate ion and sulfate ion. This is the sulfate ion. These are the conjugate acid base pair. Nitric acid, conjugate acid. Okay, NO3 minus base. Nitric acid is the acid, NO3 minus is base. Conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. That is also one of the important conjugate acid base pair. Important conjugate acid base pair. NO3 minus, NO3 minus. Okay, here H2SO3. Okay, sulfurous acid. It is, what is this? Okay, it is a conjugate acid. Base means HSO3 minus bisulfite ion. HSO3 minus. Okay, SO3 minus 2. Sulfite ion, bisulfite ion. These both are conjugate acid base pair. Both are conjugate acid base pair. So many conjugate acid base pairs are there. Okay, in chemistry. Okay, these are the some example for conjugate acid pair. What is the definition of conjugate acid base pair? Which differentiate with, okay, the pair, the chemical pair which differentiate with one H plus ion, we call as conjugate acid base pair. Conjugate acid base pair. What are the limitations of this one? What are the limitations? What are the limitations for the conjugate acid base pair? Okay, here, when any molecule dissolved in a water, it dissociates. If not dissociate, there is no explanation of Bronsted-Lowry theory. Okay, if molecule not dissociate in the water, this theory not applicable for such type of solvents. Okay, ammonia, boron trifluoride. In ammonia, nitrogen donate one electron pair, acts as a base. Boron trifluoride accept the one electron pair, acts as an acid. This theory fails to explain basic nature of ammonia and acidic nature of boron trifluoride. It is not applicable for non-dissociate molecules or non-dissociate solvent like liquid sulfur dioxide, liquid boron trifluoride. Okay, like that. Okay, not applicable, not explain the, not give the clarity. Okay, not explains basicity of ammonia and acidic nature of boron trifluoride. These are the two disadvantages or limitations of this Bronsted-Lowry theory. This is the third acid base theory, Bronsted-Lowry acid base theory. Then in continuation, we'll see the one more important acid-base theory. One more important acid-base theory, that is Lewis acid-base theory. Lewis acid-base theory. We'll see in continuation that Lewis acid-base theory. Lewis, fourth theory, Lewis acid-base theory. Lewis also tried to explain the acidic nature of some molecules, basic nature of some molecules present in a chemistry, okay, in 1930. They proposed theory, this theory in 1930, that is Lewis acid-base theory. According to the Lewis acid-base theory, acid, okay, electron pair acceptor we simply called as acid. Lewis acid, electron pair acceptor we simply called as Lewis acid. Okay, what is the meaning of base? Electron pair donor. Electron pair donor we simply call as Lewis base. The group, ion or molecule which has capability to accept one electron pair called as Lewis acid. The group or atom or molecule or ion which has capability to donate one electron pair we called as Lewis base. We called as Lewis base. So many examples are there. We'll see in continuation. Okay, Lewis bases and Lewis acids. Okay, electron pair acceptor. That means these are the electron deficient molecules. Electron deficient molecules means electrophiles. All Lewis acids are the electrophiles. Are all electrophiles Lewis acids. Okay, here electron rich molecules, base means electron rich molecules. Base means electron rich molecules. Electron rich molecules. Okay, that means this has capability to donate. Okay, capability to donate. Okay, we call as nucleophiles. Electron rich molecules are negative charged molecules or ions. Negative charged ions simply called as nucleophiles. Positive charged ions are simply called as, okay, here Lewis acid electrophiles. Okay, positive charged electrophiles. Positive charged or electrophiles we called as Lewis acids. Electron rich molecule, electron deficient, electron rich molecule, negative charged molecules or ions. Okay, nucleophiles simply called as Lewis bases. Lewis bases. Okay, here I will take example for Lewis acids, and here I am writing Lewis bases. Lewis bases. Example for Lewis acid: boron trifluoride, boron trichloride, boron tribromide, boron triiodide, aluminium trichloride, aluminium tribromide, gallium chloride, okay, gallium chloride, indium chloride, okay, thallium chloride, ferric chloride, okay, sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is also, sulfur dioxide is also one of the best example for electrophile. Dichlorocarbene, it is also one of the electrophile. And okay, Cl plus, it is also one of the electrophile and Lewis acid. Okay, Br plus, I plus, NO2 plus, all these are the best example for the Lewis acids. Lewis acid. What are the Lewis bases which has capability to donate one electron pair? Ammonia, Okay, Lewis base. Here we have the lone pair of electron. Okay, here hydroxylamine. Here also Lewis as Lewis base. Hydrazine. This is also one of the Lewis base, important Lewis base. Okay, primary amine, Lewis base. Secondary amine, Lewis base. Tertiary amine, Lewis base. Tertiary amine, Lewis base. Water, Lewis base. Okay, alcohol, Lewis base. Ethers, Lewis base. Ether, Lewis base. All these are the best example for the Lewis bases. Cl minus ion, Lewis base. Br minus ion, I minus ion, Cn minus ion. All these are the Lewis bases. And here we have the H plus ion also, Lewis acid. H minus ion, Lewis base. OH minus ion, Lewis base. OH minus ion. All these are the SO4 minus SO3 minus 2 ion, Lewis base. Lewis base. F minus ion, Lewis base. H minus ion, Lewis base. All these are the best example for the Lewis bases. Okay, here I am taking one example. Ammonia. Here we have the lone pair of electrons. In ammonia, nitrogen carries one lone pair of electron. Okay, it is present in 2p orbital, 2s orbital, sorry, it is present in 2s orbital. That means it is electron rich molecules. Boron trifluoride, here we have the vacant orbital. One more thing, which has vacant orbital, vacant not p orbital or vacant d orbital. Okay, positive charge, those acts as a acid, those acts as a acid. Which has electron pair, those acts as a basis, those acts as a basis. Here it acts as a Lewis base, it acts as a Lewis acid, Lewis base, Lewis acid. What happened? Here it donates one electron pair towards boron trifluoride, and here dative bond formed between, dative bond, this is the dative bond, coordinate covalent bond. Dative bond or coordinate covalent bond formed between ammonia and boron trifluoride. This is the one complex. This is also called as neutralization reaction in Lewis acid base theory. These are the examples for Lewis acids and Lewis bases. This is the neutralization reaction in neutralization reaction in Lewis acid base theory. Okay, in continuation we will see the some more important example for the Lewis acids and Lewis bases. Here, first example for Lewis acids. Okay, already general example I given. We will see the reactivity of those examples. First one, which, for example, molecule is there? Beryllium fluoride molecule is there. Beryllium fluoride molecule is there. Okay, beryllium fluoride molecule. Beryllium has vacant orbital. Beryllium has vacant orbital. Due to the presence of those vacant orbital, it accepts the electron pair. It accepts the electron pair and form the complex BeF4 minus 2. And it is a stable molecule. It follows octet principle. It follows octet principle. It doesn't. Okay, it is unstable molecule. It not follows the octet principle. It follows the octet principle. That's why it is stable molecule compared to this one. That's why it acts as a Lewis acid. Acts as a Lewis acid. And here, which have vacant d orbital. Aluminium has vacant d orbital. Here vacant p orbital, here vacant d orbital. Aluminium has vacant d orbital. It reacts with Cl minus and form the AnCl4 minus complex. It is also one of the important compounds, stable compound. It also not follows the octet principle. That's why it accepts the electron pair from other ions. Okay, and form the AnCl4 minus ion, which have vacant d orbital. Those are also acts as a Lewis acids. Suppose for example cations, Cu plus 2 ion is there. Okay, Cu plus 2 ion is there. It accepts the electron pair from two ammonia molecules. Okay, that is vacant d orbital. Accept that is a cation. It accepts the electron pair from ammonia and forms Cu NH3 tekentiles plus 2. Okay, this is also, here also we have the coordinate covalent bond between ammonia and copper. Here copper plus 2 ion called as Lewis acid. Copper plus 2. Copper plus 2 means cupric ions considered as a Lewis acid. Okay, here SO3. Okay, here oxygen is there. Suppose for example oxygen. Oxygen has 6 lone electrons in three lone pairs, 6 lone electrons present in the outermost of the oxygen. It also acts as a Lewis acid. Then it reacts with SO3 minus 2. What happened? SO3 minus 2 donate electrons towards oxygen and converts into SO4 minus 2. Here, oxygen atom acts as a Lewis acid. Here oxygen atom acts as a Lewis acid, which has vacant d orbital. Those acts as a Lewis acid. Which has vacant d orbital. Those also acts as a Lewis acids. Which has positively charged. Those also acts as a Lewis acid. Okay, oxygen group, that means oxygen sulfur, all are having the 6 electrons in outermost. Those are also acts as a Lewis acids. Then in continuation we will see the Lewis bases. Example for Lewis bases. Electron rich molecules we called as Lewis bases. Electron rich molecules we simply called as Lewis bases. Okay, examples for Lewis base. First one, which have lone pair. Those are simply considered as a Lewis base. Ammonia. Okay, donate one H plus ion. Donate one electron pair towards H plus ion. So it forms ammonium ion. Here ammonia has lone pair of electron. It acts as a Lewis base. And second one, chloride ion. It is electron rich molecule. It is an electron rich molecule. Okay, it is an electron rich molecule. It also acts as a Lewis base. Suppose for example, okay, you take any example. Okay, H plus ion. It reacts with Cl minus. It donates an electron pair towards the H plus ion. H plus ion has vacant orbital and form the HCl. Okay, this is also one of the best examples for the nucleophilic nature or Lewis basic nature of chloride ion. Suppose for example, here water is there. Water donate one H plus ion. Water donate electron pair towards the H plus ion. Okay, and forms H3O plus ion. Okay, here H plus ion is Lewis acid. Water is Lewis base. What is the nature of water according to the Lewis acid base theory? They may ask one day question. Okay, according to the Lewis acid base theory, what is the nature of water? Water is Lewis base. Water is Lewis base. Okay, according to the, okay, I am discussing about the water. According to the Arrhenius theory, it is acid. According to the Bronsted-Lowry theory, it acid or base. That means amphiteric. According to the Lewis, it is base. Water is Lewis base. Bronsted-Lowry or base, depending upon the condition, amphiteric. According to the Arrhenius acid-base theory, it is an acid. It is an acid. Okay, in conclusion, we'll see the limitations. It is not applicable for the proton transfer molecules. Hydrochloric acid. But according to the Lewis acid-base theory, hydrochloric acid is not acid. Okay, hydrochloric acid is proton transfer molecule. That means it is not applicable for the proton transfer molecules or ions and proton transfer solvents also. Okay, not explains about the basic and acidic nature of liquid sulfur dioxide, liquid boron trifluoride here. Liquid boron trifluoride. Okay, here, according to this theory, okay, molecule should have the at least one electron pair considered as a base. Okay, at least should have the one vacant orbital considered as an acid. If molecule doesn't have lone pair of electron and vacant orbital, those are not considered as a base or acid according to this Lewis acid-base theory. This is about the Lewis acid-base theory and Bronsted-Lowry acid-base theory and Lux-Flood theory and Arrhenius acid-base theory. 4 theories finished. Okay, in continuation, we'll see one more theory, Pearson acid-base concept. Pearson's acid-base concept. Pearson's, we called HSAB concept. HSAB means hard, soft, acid, base. Okay, we discuss in continuation of this topic, that is Pearson's HSAB concept. Thank you.